Hi, everybody. Robin Hyatt here. I am going to do my last message of the season. I chose that I'm going to take some time off and I'm going to work on my channeling and get all that done and get some other things done in the next few months. So, I wanted to talk to you. I actually had someone come forward and I want to talk to you. And one of the there's like different tiers that they wanted me to discuss with you. And one is your past does not define you. And then this is the words from the Spirit. I have come here to bless you, to relieve you, and to make your mind energetic, relieve yourself from all low energies, and become sound alone. Take some time by yourself to clear all your worries and fear. There is no doom and gloom coming, just the opposite. Rest is coming to most. We will bring forward our words to the masses. We will take care of you in the white light. We look forward presenting spiritual gifts to you and place them on your path. We love you. We find so many of you live without real love. We are here to bring this forth into your life so you can feel the freedom of love. Those that want to control you take away this freedom. You must be aware that your choices come out of this source, love. If you had no outside communication and lived your life day to day, would this help you remain constant in the love source? What is happening around you is a fight, a quibble of sorts, to control what it cannot be controlled. We have placed enmity upon the land this vessel resides, which is the United States. We have placed a few good people to sustain the enmity against the dark heart ones. They call it the dark-hearted ones. It will be time soon that those of innocence will be saved. Save the soul of the children. If you could shut out this evil, your lands will be plenty. For this is God's eyes. For this in God's eyes is the most evil, to rob a soul of a child. Set up operations to shut this down. First in your land, then extend the solution to outside regions. And this is for those in government. Any man that corrupts a child's soul will live in an inferno forever. Their soul will be on fire with no extinguishment. And then I just wanted to say that I have 4 more pages to read. So if you feel like it, share this video. It's very important information, and it'll be the last information that I will give to you at this time until next year. Then the name of this angel that came forward is Akeaven. Akeaven. And I saw him. He had blonde hair, and he was like sitting next to me in the back of a car. It was very interesting. And there was someone sitting at the driver's seat, but we weren't driving. We're just like in a parking lot. And we were talking in the back seat of this car, and I kept looking over at Akeaven because even though he has human form, I was able to see kind of a white silhouette around him, like a white energy coming out of him. But he was very human, and I do believe he walks upon the earth, and I do believe he's going to tell you who he is. He says, my name is Akeaven. I am the caretaker of the new souls, the young, and the avenging angel to rule over darkness that damages these souls. You will see my fate upon you. Your eyes will burn, and your body will be of great and ravaging pain until your death. Those are for those that damage these children. This is my curse upon you, with no relinquishment of relief. I have been given the keys to unlock the door of judgment and pestilence, of the dark hearts, of man, of flesh. You will begin to see this soon as I gather my warriors to blanket the earth. I think in the next 4 years, we're going to see a lot of changes. It is too late for the dark hearts to repent. You have been given so many opportunities. Now my pestilence is coming. This is the only way, as we have done in the past, to greater evils. God rains down his armies to clean up the earth, as has been happening in the biblical days. Save it, your soul on the light ones will not be harmed. The light ones will not be harmed. It's time to bring this vessel to her own, that she may bring words of events and love. She now stands on her place, ready for her mission and service. She will be part into a place where this will be accomplished. You all are acknowledging your own personal existence and strength. Do not falter. Do not fear. Look at the sun. Look to the sun. Look to the stars. Follow all inspirations of thought, for we whisper them to you. Ground yourself in spiritual truths of your soul. Look around you and see God in all earth's nature. This is your protection and grounding. Support your community, give of yourself, and greatness will be bestowed upon you, and strength of spirit and character. It will come down soon to your very community. Will you serve, help, or let it flounder and flail? This is your right. Do not let yourself think your government will take care of you. Never rely on that. If you do, you will be under their direct control. Now is the time to step out of that place of comfort and move forward. Part 2. There will be more challenging times up ahead, some more bumps in the road. Do you understand what is going on here? It is like it's time to pull out of the overgrown weed, to pull out all the overgrown weeds and get the roots and all. It disrupts the dirt when cleaned out. When all the leaves are removed, the dirt resumes, and flowers are planted. The next 4 years will be a time of removal, which might mess things up a bit, but then all will be cleaned out, ready to resume life. Although things may seem misplaced, you will also see tremendous miracles. Focus on the good, the light, and pray. Release yourself from your past. This is a must, you guys. Release yourself from the past and then forget about it. As we have said before, it does not serve you now. Clean out the clutter of your mind. Bring forth good, love, joy, and all will be right in the world. So there's lots of things that I am going to be doing in the next few months, and I just need time to do them and time to understand them. I've been hit with some pretty strange and interesting visions and dreams that are very real. In fact, one woke me up. It was on a Saturday night, woke me up, and I had to come sit on the couch because it was pretty perplexing. And what was more perplexing is what came out of me during the situation. And it was a lot of strength. And I did not fear, which was very interesting. Some of the things coming at me I should have been scared to death about, but I did not fear. I wanted to understand that state that was coming at me. And then the second one was the Sasquatch. And it was very interesting because he was full of energy, white. It was electrical. It was almost like, when you have 4th of July and those sparklers that the little kids use. It was almost like that was running up and down his body. Those little sparklers were coming out until he saw me. And he was solid by then. And I'll never forget his eyes, because it was very interesting. The eyes of this Sasquatch, he was kind of a muddy red color. The skin was the same color. So he just pretty much blended in. And his eyes, pupils were the same color as his hair, the muddy red, but also he didn't have the white around his eyes. You could see that he had eyeballs, but the white around his eyes was almost the same color as his fur. So he blended in. So I can see now kind of why we miss them, because even though they have humanistic features, there's certain things that are missing that blends them into their environment. So I drew this card for us before we leave, and I want you guys to have a great holiday season. So this card is Living Light Energy. See the beauty in life, and it's talking to you to get back into the nature. Understand that everything is energy. The air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts, all of this is energy. Living light energy is positively charged and full of physical life, radiating with permanence throughout the universe. All energy pulses its divine signature with plants and animals. All resonate with living light energy. The very state of their being, biologically unaltered, is an open receptacle to living light energy, with creation in all forms stemming from the divine beauty. Opening yourself to receiving living light energy requires only an open heart that wishes to be balanced and harmonized with universal flow and divine source of all that is. Right now, see the beauty in life. I challenge you this for the next few months, because we have some things that are going to happen that are not so beautiful. The simplicity of nature and its divine elegance will encourage you to reset your mind in the present moment. All energy is recycled. Know that now you are changing your attitude in life, soon to emerge from the deep slumber of transformation. Surround yourself with living energy, such as plants, crystals, minerals, to support your light body and powerful transition. Hopefully you can't see that arrow right there. What I have been doing, and I have an Albertsons that's just right next door to me. I've been getting these flowers right here, and they're only $5, and so they last me. The last set of 3 flowers I got that were like a chrysanthemum lasted almost a month. So these last longer than going to a florist. So just maybe bring some beauty in this wintertime inside, and just look at it every day. Let me see. Okay, so that's what I wanted to cover with you. I have this, came today. I already have one. You guys, I already have a Trump hat. And I guess I won it. So if anybody wants this Trump hat that lives in the United States, I put this call out one time, and the lady in Canada won, and it cost me $21 to send something that was worth like $10. And she never said thank you. But it took me forever to send it, so that's probably part of it. But so if anybody wants this Trump hat, if there's a lot of you that want it, put your name below, and then I will just do a drawing and I'll send it to you. Then I'll send you an email and send it to you. So lots of things happening. I ask you to be strong. I ask you to be wise, and it's asking you to help your community, because it's going to come down, as I've been saying over and over and over, of living in the basics. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a pretty good thing. It'll be good to bring life to a screeching halt, to have some quiet time. I might have some opportunities coming my way, and I will talk to you more about that in January and see what comes my way. So I want you guys to pray for me that I will make good choices in what's coming my way. And I pray for you for peace and love. You know, the whole thing of God is love. And it's so simple, but so hard to do. It's so hard to surround yourself in love. And it's so hard for us to not be fearful and to get out of the place that society has set. I think once you come to an awakening, you change your mindset. And I haven't watched TV in 5 years, but I do videos and I watch things on news and stuff on the computer. But it really brings my energy down. And I was told to get off YouTube for a while and recharge my mindset and make me stronger. And I think I have some things I need to do and say and learn and cultivate my book. And so I have lots of channeling to do, which I'm very excited about. And this Akeaven is going to be with me for a while, because when I saw him, it was so real. It was very interesting to be in a car, in backseat of a car, talking and have a driver up front, and you're not going anywhere. You're just sitting in a parking lot. And I remember some of the things that he said, but I was mostly in awe at the white aura that was permeating out of his body, and then I don't remember anything. So I've been getting a lot of information. I just don't remember it yet. There'll become a time where I will remember it. And maybe too, we will have more forest opportunity next year, where I can get into the forest more and promote these Sasquatch things. And I've been getting strong dreams of Native American. There's especially 3 men, and a staff is very important. The staff that needs to be cultivated and made. And so these 3 Native American men, I don't know if they're chiefs or who they are, but they are very strong around me. But I do feel they're alive. So there's some things that I need to work with and see where we're going with all this. And I really do feel that we have 4 years with President Trump. I think there's going to be some unrest the rest of the year, and possibly into the next year. And you need to take care of your community. You should always take care of your community. If you focus yourself on the community instead of the government, I think what it's showing you, you will have peace. Because the others of the dark hearts are strong in government, and we're seeing that. You can see it. And once you're awakened, you can see it faster and faster and clearer, and you don't want to follow them. You don't want to follow them. Just love your family, love yourself, and do what is good for your heart. You guys are awesome. And I was to tell you that it's time for you to stand on your own. It's time for you to come to your own place and understanding. And it's time for you to take yourself on this journey. I've taken myself on this journey. I'm trying to take you along with me. But now it's time for me to back up a little bit. And it's time for you to continue on because I might have a different journey now to take. And it's time for you to walk your walk. Not to talk your talk, but to walk your walk. And I hope you understand what that means. And find great love in that and peace in that, because you are wonderful, you're awesome, and you are so loved. You have no idea how many angels and spirits and guides are around you. And they just ask them for help. They will be there for you. Love you. Peace out. See you next year. Unless something super important comes up, that I will come back to you. But I think we're good until next year, you guys. I love you. Be of good cheer, and I ask for prayers not only for me, but for the children, because I have a feeling we're going to see some corruption exposed and controlled and arrested, and the children will be free. Seems to be the opening of a gate, the opening of a door, and it's time to start with the children. And so if you can do anything in your community to help children be safe and sound, I ask you to do so. Bye, you guys. I love you. Peace out.